Happiness in marriage is not something that just happens. A good marriage must be created. In marriage, the little things are the big things. It's never being too old to hold hands. It's never going to sleep angry. It's remembering to say, I love you, at least once a day. It's at no time taking the other for granted. The courtship should not end with the honeymoon. It should continue through the years.
Since you started dating, I've seen how much your love and care for each other grows each day. Two people who are so kind and special deserve an equally wonderful partner in life, and I couldn't be happier that you found each other.
When he first met Kayleigh, he was like, I'm like, are you seeing anybody? And he goes, not right now, but I am going on a date. And I said, oh, great. Well, you make sure to call me and let me know how it goes. And he called me about a day or two later, and he goes, I think she's the one. And I was like, that's quick, like real quick.
Look around where you are.
As Kayleigh's little sister, I've never had to know life without Kayleigh, and I truly can't imagine what that would be like. From the moment I came home from the hospital, my mom loves to tell the story about how Kayleigh was so excited to have her own baby, often coming outside holding me when I was just weeks old, much to her very frightened face, I'm sure. Whatever you need, whenever you need it, Kayleigh's there. She will drop everything at a moment's notice to show up for you in your highest highs, your lowest lows, and everything in between. To know Kayleigh is to know the deepest form of love.
10 million suns across the sky won't outshine my love for you. Fire in the dark with blinding light won't outshine my love for you.
Oh my gosh, look how pretty you look.
Every hour, every day, every step along the way, whatever storms may arise, I'm forever here.
The first time I met Jake, I believe we were at the lake. And I remember rolling up after they had got there, and I saw his truck with an IU sticker on it, and I said, oh boy, Hannah, be nice. But despite your poor judgment in college institutions, spoiler up, hammer down, IU sucks. You are a great guy. Your kindness, loyalty, and joy make you such a perfect and wonderful partner for my sister, who I adore.
10 million suns across the sky won't outshine my love for you. Fire in the dark with blinding light won't outshine my love for you. Oh, 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 oh.
we met, I knew my life would be forever changed. Our first date was the beginning of something special. I can't remember much of the conversation that evening, other than you did not have the best burger in town. As it goes without saying, I was lost in your beautiful smile. I promised to support your dreams and to build my dreams around you. And I will forever be a fully devoted husband to you and you alone. I love you.
Jacob Aiden, I've dreamed of my wedding day since I was a little girl. I still look back and smile thinking about our first date. I was running late because, of course, I was. And you were so kind and understanding, only later to find out that you live and die by if you're early, you're on time, if you're on time, you're late. So, thank you for letting my tardiness slide because that day changed my life. I look forward to continuing building this beautiful life together and creating even more memories with family and friends and filling our home with even more love, laughter, and warmth.
May the Lord smile on you and your household, and may He show you His everlasting favor. Jacob, you may kiss your bride.
One of my favorite moments early in your relationship is when Kayleigh and Jake came to visit my wife and I in Cincinnati for your birthday weekend to roam the city and go to a Reds game. One of the mornings he came down with a shirt and I about fell on the floor because I said, Kayleigh, did you get him that shirt? And she said, no. The shirt had two thumbs pointing up on it at himself and said, this guy loves his Kayleigh. It was from that moment that I knew you two were quite the match.
I remember one night she was home from school at St. Mary's and she came home and she sat there and she goes, how are you, Dad? How are you? I said, I'm tired. I said, one of these days I'm gonna come home and drop. And she was, oh, Dad, don't say that. Don't ever say that. Don't ever say that. Says, you're not gonna do that. I said, well, you never know. She said, no, you're gonna die at work and we're gonna be rich. Jake, my friend, that's what you got to live with.